Come with me to Celtic Park to see Celtic versus Motherwell in the Scottish Premiership in a dramatic day in paradise with a very late but very welcome winning goal. After an awful night in the Europa League on Thursday night and after so many really poor performances so far this season, match days at Celtic Park are sadly filling me with a sense of dread rather than excitement recently. But I was hoping that today would be the day that we turned it all around. And looking around at all the empty seats at Celtic Park before kick-off, it definitely seems like I'm not the only one. However, we actually started the game pretty well and we eventually won a penalty after Callum McGregor's shot came off the arm of a Motherwell player. Iheanacho converted from the spot and it was a nice little knee-slide celebration towards the crowd. Sadly, rather than building on the lead, we conceded and once again it turned quite toxic getting into half-time at Celtic Park. Into the second half and things went from bad to worse as it actually conceded a penalty which Motherwell then converted. The nerves from the sand definitely crept into our play and it was all looking a bit desperate from us, and not for the first time this season. We finally equalised through Nygren after some slack play out from the back from the Motherwell goalie. Despite scoring a crucial goal, Nygren, and not for the first time this season, didn't do much to endear himself to the fans after running towards the crowd to celebrate and had to be reminded by Iheanacho that there was still a game to be won. The substitutions certainly helped up the tempo and we actually looked like it was only a matter of time before we'd score. There was a huge cheer when the fourth official held up the board showing 7 minutes of added time and we certainly looked determined to get the winning goal. Subs Engels and Balikwisha combined and Balikwisha fired in a cross which was met by a diving header from Dyson Maeda. The celebration was a real release of emotions by both supporters and players. Other than the winning goal, seeing Iheanacho kicking every ball from the bench was a real highlight and the exact type of attitude you want to see. Seems like a real team player. It wasn't a nice afternoon and certainly a lot to be concerned about in terms of performance, but it was a huge 3 points and I don't know about you, but I'm actually delighted for another international break.